Hello everyone, my name is Carrie Satam, and for my final project, I decided to do a flower mosaic Bidri dish. So for some background, I chose to observe yellow mums on my deck for a month since I could easily see them and access them on a daily basis. And I've always enjoyed observing and admiring flowers since they're so beautiful, so detailed, so delicate, and they just have a very fresh vibe. And flowers also have a very strong foundation in Asian art, especially in Indian art, and they usually are represented physically, yet they tend to have a metaphorical meaning behind them, either representing love, a lover, or a loved one, or in general, nature's beauty. And for me, flowers mean all those things, but for this project, I wanted to represent the harmony of nature through the delicate details of yellow mums. And I observed the flowers down to as much detail as I could, since yellow mums are very, very intricate. So this is just a snippet of my 30-day journal entries, and I used most of my observation of the flower petals and the symmetry of the flowers from a top view, since I wanted to create a Mandala-like design for my Bidri dish. These are just some inspirational poems which I found, and they're all written by Indian poets. And the first one is Flowers Are Natural Poems for me. Second one is Flowers. And the third one is Yellow Flowers. And basically, these poems talk about the beauty of flowers and yellow flowers, and then how they make you feel around them and, about them in general. So this is my main source of inspiration. This is a Bidri dish, a Mughal Bidri dish from the second half of the 17th century, and I wanted to create a similar design that is a little bit less detailed, but it still maintains the symmetry and the floral essence it has. So to create the design on my plate and have an ancient effect to it, I decided to go with making an eggshell mosaic. So these are the materials. Of course, painted eggshells. I decided to go with like this Manila-ish color since it would maintain that very ancient effect to it. And then a small glass plate, black and blue acrylic paint, glue, nail polish clear top coat for just a shiny finish, and then toothpicks because our fingers cannot create the detail that we need to create an eggshell mosaic. So for the first part of the process, it was painting the plate. I decided to go with a navy blue color since it kind of matches the Mughal Bidri dish that we previously saw. For the second part of the process, it was basically sketching a guide out with a white Prismacolor, and I came up with a design which is not too intricate, but it still looks detailed enough that it will look beautiful and presentable, and also it will be easier to make that eggshell mosaic effect. So this is just a process video which I have of cracking the eggshells. I know in the video and the example that we saw, we were supposed to crack it as we went and glued the eggshells, but since it was easier to previously have the eggshells cracked for me so that I could just glue and go as I was working, so it was faster. So it's just a process of that. This is another process video of after cracking the eggshells and then after putting the glue on and using the toothpicks to, basically pick up each individual eggshell and then putting it in place so it creates the detail that I want. As you can see, it's a lot of tedious work, but I enjoy the process. Okay, and these are just some process pictures, the middle, and then when I finished most of the middle, and then a little bit more of a detailed image here, just cracking and gluing the eggshells down. And then this is my final result. And honestly, I'm very, very happy with the result. It looks very beautiful and it does give a little bit of an ancient feel to it. And I love that about it. And I really enjoy the process while making this dish. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching my process. And thank you so much for listening.